Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're checking out something new. We're checking out a game called The Operator. I'm not sure what this is. I have it in my Epic Games launcher. Probably like a random game they gave away for free at some point. So I was like, oh, I was kind of looking for content. Oh, okay.
Yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
Okay, this is hands off. Cool.
Extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained?
No, I guess so, yeah.
Are you married?
Not married, okay.
Do you work in law enforcement?
Kinda. Nope, never mind, no.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who you are?
No. Oh, yes, okay.
Are you...
That was redacted. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know what this game is. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. All I know is I have it on the Epic Games launcher. And I don't really know what this is about. I didn't see anything. I was like, oh, this sounds interesting, and I just downloaded it. Because I have a bunch of free games that they give away. I have no intent on playing them half the time, but, you know, just claim them because it's free games. Oh, I couldn't keep up with that. Boot sequence. Username. Super. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess it's, okay, it just types it on its own. Cool. I don't have to remember her login and password. I really thought I was going to make my own name there, but I guess not. Federal Department of Intelligence. Okay. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following documents before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the FDI operator program. This is a secure monitored federal government terminal, and all unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing with unauthorized personnel. Well, hate to break it to y'all, but I am kind of streaming this, so we are breaking this out. Looks like my camera's going to be in the way. We'll see. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specially designed to provide technical support for field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agent, also while ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identities. Clearance. Sir, I am reading. I'm going to put you on hold. Who verify agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. And then a direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Please contact your supervisor. The operator program is extremely confidential, so I shouldn't be streaming this. Or recording this.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you? What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly.
Let's put me like
well,
over here,
I'm
maybe?
happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Secure line closed. Man, I feel like there's not gonna be any good spots for me. Oh.
Good morning.
Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI.
Okay,
I
thank you.
assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
Yep, I read my yes, sir. I read the welcoming document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
I think I'm ready. This seems pretty simple.
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu.
Okay.
Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Human database, full name. Xavier Skinner. That's cool that I can actually type it. So I click that and then his age. Okay.
Right.
Seems
like
simple
that,
enough.
I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. Okay. 9:18 a.m. FDI headquarters.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too.
Ooh,
Not ideal,
perfect.
but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I'm looking forward to the challenge, sir.
Through now.
Okay, Patrick, there you go.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent
I don't think our
Pindo.
paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best,
Thanks,
Agent.
Operator.
Find killer's name.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Cases. Okay, so that's my cases. These are her paperwork. Names list.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it, but I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Ah. Okay, so this is the camera. Can I... How do I see this? Oh, I'm in the way. My bad. Y'all can't see anything. I think I'll just be right here. I think I'll just leave my camera right here.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
So that's the victim.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Okay, cool. Then I just hit play. So can I just identify him through... There we go. Can we identify him? Low quality, the
footage
fuck?
quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Can I do the car? No, stop. I don't want him. Can we do the car? So y'all could get that, but not the fucking crazy Ray Wells. Let's see. Applicator, human database. Ray Wells. Oh, y'all are gonna see how bad my typing is. Place of birth, last known address. Okay, find killer's name.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Find killer's address, last known address.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Just doing my job. I see his fingerprints,
Not bad, Tanner.
criminal record.
Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later. with
Not
the next
great,
request.
excuse you.
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Bitch. Washington, D.C. 5:32 p.m. I assume same day. Information during your shift that might help the FDI. Inform your supervisor at once. So these people should be considered armed and danger $10,000. Oh, wow. Okay.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed. That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Damn. Come on.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, hello to you
God
too.
damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner.
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Can you tell me
Got
about
a
the
missing
case, agent?
persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Aliens? What the fuck? Little green men?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this.
You know what, sir? Why
beyond
don't
all
you
the
fucking
talk
do it
of
yourself
little
then? You don't
green
need me.
men,
How
just
about a
look
little
for
fucking
something that
respect?
doesn't
Holy
add up,
shit.
Okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find inconsistency. Desert. Can I click and drag? Testimony. Testimony, blah, blah, blah. He's a victim. Agent Walker. I was hiking in the desert out by a dry field. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. But I wanted to hike, that's it. I remember it's beautiful. I remember taking 2 photographs and I heard loud noises coming from the sky. I look up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just their ship, the UFO, and then see it land to the east. So I decided to head over. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go to where it landed. And what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. There's someone with you in this room. I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were all around me, the aliens. Blah, blah, blah. I sort of voice. This is too much to read. Okay, so this is a GPS. Last ping. Blue is this one. To 11:56. Alright. And then this is where she reappeared. This is her camera. Oh damn. That is a kind of a UFO. Okay, okay. Autofocus? Nope. Show timestamp. Oh, that's gonna be it right there. Oh, look at that. 2:21.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
So I think she said something about going to the east. It must take me an hour 45 minutes to get to the east. So she went to the east about hour 40, so an hour would be about 9:45. So it should be this one here.
All right. Now check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
What the fuck? Hello? Hello? Agent, are you still there? Can you hear me? What's going on? Oh. Computer's rebooting. Computer's rebooting. Must have crashed. You know, government don't pay good money for these days for their equipment. The fuck? Okay, maybe not a crash. Have we been hacked? Sir, we've been compromised. Hacked by how? What a douche. What a fucking douche. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? You're hacking into the FDI. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but since you guys aren't really doing your jobs. What are you talking about? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. The abducted one. Ooh. This is the most important part. There's a name that's near the bottom that's been redacted. Is the key to understanding everything. Ooh. Don't go tell me more. Bitch. What
Operator
happened?
Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner.
We'll
See you
lie.
tomorrow.
We'll lie about
And
that.
don't be late.
See you tomorrow, Supervisor Skinner. Alright, let's look at stuff. So, most wanted list, no. So in the bar, she gave me all this. This Connie's circled, so let's check one of the circle names. Lola Burke. Single, no. What is this? Eli Bell? Let's see. Eli Bell, male, type 3. Okay, I guess we'll just power off, I guess, for now. They gotta just keep me in the corner for now. Wow, what a crazy day. Do I go home to my... Oh, wait. Did he say he was married? I don't remember. Nah, what a crazy day. What a crazy first day at work. So yeah, I was gonna tell the truth. But dude just like linked everything, so he's in. I think he's in on it, but wow, is that Taro? At least we have a cat. That's the real reason why we have this job. Okay. You know, the music in this kind of hits a little. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. Damn, do I have like cataracts or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why is everything so damn blurry? Do I need glasses? FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 7:22 a.m. Damn, am I late for work already? Oh, I gotta log back in. What happens if I don't try the full password? Just type in like 2 or 3 of them. My second
Hey,
day.
pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think
Yeah,
Supervisor Skinner
well,
likes me.
I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell me, Mike.
Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Of course, Director Trench. Follow up.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Right. Of course I remember.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot.
Ooh.
Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Has it been
I don't
tampered
know.
with?
Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Parking. Find something different. Okay, let's see. So there he is, just standing there. Okay. What the heck? I see that. The light turned off.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Perfect. Thank
Can
you.
you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
The bullet is a .45 ACP. It's a 45 caliber.
I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Find more info on the killer. Okay, cool. Didn't mean to do that. Hello again, Evan. Oh no, not you. You and I were becoming friends. What do you mean? Let's see what this homeboy's talking about. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. The Wells case, but okay. How could you help me? Let's see. How did he get okay. I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand anyway. I need your answer and I need it now. Can't do anything illegal. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me. The world's most wanted hack. Is he on my most wanted list? Oh. He is. Why would I help a criminal? Because as I already said, we share a goal. And because without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Wells killers will still be on the loose, and sadly, you'll never climb the ranks of the FDI. Knight in shiny armor, Evan. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. If you help me. But won't this look suspicious? But he asked how you got the missing footage. Just say the analyst software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway. Right, so do we have ourselves a deal? Fine, whatever. Say we have a deal, how? Man. I'm pretty sure this is illegal, letting somebody else run this. Done. Happy face. That's cute. Has been magically restored. Well, I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then... Can I close this out? Just okay. Ooh, okay, I can see the person there. Damn! Damn! That was crazy. I wasn't ready for that.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Okay, got that.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered the missing part.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen her Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
I'm just doing my job, Agent. Okay, Hal, you know, Hal's not that bad of a guy. He's gonna help me get what I need. Make me the supervisor. 145. So do I just not do anything in between cases? Now, about that oh no. Go ahead, Hal, I'm listening. Now I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Listen to us. She has to open your terminal. Type the following call. Okay. How do I open my terminal? Oh, terminal. Call. 187.222.19. Oh, .98. No secure. Call. Oh, I put a 97187.222.19.98 space dash dash NOSECURE.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little
Well,
strange.
it gets worse.
Ooh,
So
worse.
I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's why I'm hoping you can help me. Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please. Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Proof fire was not an accident. Okay, we got this.
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How can I access the Cole files? I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that will get you in. Just type this. Not in this chat. Dash or slash question mark equals DW NLD underscore FL. These look the same, so I don't think I can pick a wrong one, right? From cases where ID equal.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means, Tanner. Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Ring, wedding picture, ash sample. Yeah, you have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access. Please review the user manual. How to use. Open the sample in the indicated ChemScan LCA software. Start the analysis. Note that this may take some time to open the SLC application and input the ChemScan LC. Wait, what? Okay, I lost. 100 grams. 100 times grams. Can I make this smaller? Typically 6.0 if the material is organic, and ion size must be 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. Okay, so it's so that should be 6.0. For non-organics, wait, in grams times 100, so 42,000. Threshold for solid. The threshold should be half set of data V, so 42, so it'd be 2100. Is 5. Start. Did I do that part wrong? Is it just 4,000 then? No, 250. 400. Oh, 40. Duh, I'm stupid. I just can't math. Ignore me. I just can't math right. Let me put this like over here. Results. 1.64. Uh, 6.5. CCVT, what would that be? $1.56. $2.45. 9.28. And 10.6. $901. There it is. Check the manual to make sure I entered everything correctly. Let's see. Those values are ancient frequencies in order to calculate the exact. Oh, okay. It's in order. My bad. So one is 9.26. 2.45. 1.53. 10.6. Gasoline.
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me. I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her success. And that's something else I would do. Thought she was decent. She was 3 months pregnant.
Oh my god, am I just... She's just ranting, so I'm just fading out. Just toning her out.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby.
Ooh.
Are you still there?
I don't know what happened.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. Alright, let's see what Hal says. So, you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. He has handled the cold case It's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Will I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry, if I didn't have a good reason. I have literally no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep. Uh-oh. Be careful.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course,
I see that
Director
you've
Trench.
been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why? I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important,
Uh-oh.
you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely,
I'll talk
Director
to you later.
Trench. Ooh. Lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, I used to work there. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. It's almost quitting time. My favorite time of the day. Hell yeah, brother. Let me make sure I can... Oh, Mr. Walker calling again.
So who the hell am I talking to this time? The
Still
same
Operator
operator
Tanner.
Tanner from before?
Yes, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't
Supposedly
find a
landed.
flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Damn.
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
100?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Consider it done,
Let me
Agent.
send you the files.
Alright, I have his folder pulled
Well,
up
it's
here,
taken
so...
a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Photo front, photo back.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Okay.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age,
Okay.
with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Gabby. Dr. Jenkins. Photo back. Oh.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
I wonder, is there a Gabby on this list?
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Um. 6/13/1982. O plus. No name is this. Gabby Mills? Nope, so it has to be Gabby Bruce. Oh, I forgot a B. Is it because she's missing? No. Oh, here it is. Here it is. No, I know it. I know it. I thought it was gonna be like height and stuff, but
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's the connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Wanna see if that name is on your magical list too?
yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Oh. Quentin Spence. Search.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
Okay, floppy disk 1. To unlock full potential. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. It's two. Maybe I could just open it? Ooh, there's an actual password to this. $11.38. Okay, this one I could use some help.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those two files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those two files open and see if you can do something with them.
What does he say?
The key and lock icons, operator. They must be important.
I
I
see
suggest
that.
you combine them to reproduce the schematics on the second floppy disk. My hunch is that the content is not very important. Just the part with the icons in the two files mentioned, FMP 1138 and Res 2.
To unlock. Full potentials. Use 105 kilohertz maximum. I'm kind of lost here. I'm not gonna lie. Will you give me
I
the
feel like
answer?
you should physically move and overlap the windows, operator, to reproduce the schematics, aligning the brackets.
Use 105. Oh, I'm so dumb. I never would have guessed that. Oh.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Contact me tomorrow, Walker. Now, what a crazy second day. Holy shit. I don't know where I'm splitting this video up, but we're about like an hour into this recording, so we'll see what happens as my night ends here. And we'll see. This may be a two-part for the first part of this series. This may be one video. We'll see. But we're just gonna see where this takes us.
Well, look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Ooh, Skinner. Is that my supervisor asking trying to figure out some shit? Is that my supervisor trying to cover it up? Try to get rid of me? I hate to break it to you. I ain't going anywhere. Oh, my cat. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this up here. Just finish this little cutscene up here. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.